Hello dear viewers, welcome to TV Math Hub. In our today's session, I will be taking you through question 8 for Jinja Joint Mock Pure Mathematics. We have so far solved the questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And in case you haven't watched our videos for these solutions, please do so. The videos are within the playlist for Jinja Joint Mock. So kindly check and go through the questions 1 up to 7. So without wasting time, let us look at question number 8. Question number 8 says a wire of length 200 meters is to be cut into two pieces. One piece folded to form a circular ring and the other to form a rectangle whose length is twice its width. Show that for the maximum total area, the circumference of the circle is approximately equal to 82 meters. So that is basically what we want to look at. So let us look at the solution. So we are given that the total length of the wire is 200 meters and our interest is to find what we call the circumference, or to show that the circumference of the circle is 82 meters. So since we are interested in the circumference, we shall first of all let the circumference of the circle, let the circumference of the circle be like x. If the circumference of the circle is x, then what does this one mean? We know by definition circumference is same as 2 pi r. So but our circumference is x, so x is same as 2 pi r, and this implies that our r is actually same as x upon 2 pi. So we can call this one equation 1. Now looking at the given question, we are told that a wire of length 200 meters is to be cut into two pieces. One piece is to form a circular ring and another is to form a rectangle. So these two pieces are the circle and what we call the rectangle. So we have seen that the length of the circle, which is the circumference, is same as x. So what does that imply to the rectangle? So it means that the perimeter of the rectangle, or the length of the rectangle, the perimeter of the rectangle will actually be, so we have seen the total length of the wire is 200 meters, but one part, which is x, has gone to a circle. So the remaining part is actually for the rectangle. So is 200 minus x. So that will be the perimeter of the rectangle. But we understand that perimeter of a rectangle is same as 2 into length plus width. And we are also told, that there is a relationship between the length and the width. So this is 200 minus x, which is same as 2 into length plus width. But we are also told, when we go back to the question, that the length of this rectangle is twice its width. So we are also given that actually the length, which is L, is 2 times the width. So it implies L is actually same as 2W. So if that is the case, we can have this as 200 minus x, which is equal to 2 into the length is 2W plus W. So this will give us 200 minus x, which is equal to 2 times that will be 6W. So it means our W is same as 200 minus x divided by 6. So we shall be in position to get the width. Then what about the length? It means length will be 2 times 200 minus x divided by 6. So your length will be same as 200 minus x divided by 3. So this is the width and this is the length of this rectangle. So but why are we looking at the length, the width, and the radius? We are told that show that for the maximum total area. So to get the total area, we must of course know the length, we must know the width, we must know the radius, since we are interested in getting the area. And we know by definition of area, we shall need to use the length, we shall need to use the width and this radius. So let us now look at the area, because we want to create the relationship by looking at the area of these figures formed. So what will be the total area? So the total area will be same as, so the total area of the two figures formed will be same as area of the circle, then adding their area of the rectangle. So it means our area will be same as area of the circle, which is pi r squared. Then the area of the rectangle is length times width. So our area will be same as pi. The radius, we have seen it from equation 1 here. That is x upon 2 pi. So we shall have that as x upon 2 pi, but the whole of this is squared. Plus length, we have got it as 200 minus x divided by 3. And width, we have got it as 200 minus x divided by 6. So we have got that from here. So we have our width as this, our length as that. So substituting for the 2, we shall have this. So let us try to simplify this. This will be pi x squared. This is over 4 pi squared. Then plus this can be 200 minus x, the whole of this squared. 3 times that will give us 1 over 18. So that is our area. So this can be simplified further to have this as 1 upon 4 pi. 1 upon 4 pi, 1 pi will cancel, of x squared, then plus 1 over 18 into 200 minus x, the whole of this squared. So looking at the question, we are told that we need to show that for the maximum total area. For maximum total area. So since we are talking about the maximum total area, then we must know for maximum what happens. So let us go on and say, for maximum, when you differentiate a with respect to x, this must be equal to 0. So what does that one imply? It implies that we need to get the derivative of a with respect to x. So what will be dA dx? So the dx will be same as differentiating this. So when you differentiate this, this will be 2 upon 4 pi of x, then plus 1 over 18. Let us differentiate this, drop this power here. When you drop the power, it will be same as 1 over 18 times 2, then into 200 minus x, reduce the power by 1, then it remains 1, then times the derivative of what you have in the bracket, which is negative 1. So this implies dA dx will actually be same as 1 upon 2 pi of x plus, there is this minus here, so it will give us a minus here. So we shall have minus 2 upon 18, that will be 1 upon 9 into 200 minus x. So that is basically what we shall have. But we are saying that the dA dx is actually equal to 0 for maximum. So it will imply that 1 upon 2 pi of x minus 1 upon 9 of 200 minus x will be equal to 0. And for that case, it means we can multiply through, or we can get the LCM. So if we get the LCM here, the LCM will be same as 1 over. So let us get the LCM of everything, or else we can take this one the other side. I think it will be simpler. 1 over 2 pi of x will be equal to 1 over 9 into 200 minus x. So let us try to cross multiply here. So 9x will be equal to 2 pi into 200 minus x. So 9x here will be equal to 400 pi minus 2 pi of x. So we shall try to correct like terms here. So this will be 9x plus 2 pi of x will be equal to 400 pi. So that is basically what we shall have. So from here, we can try to put x outside. So we shall have 9 plus 2 pi, which will be equal to 400 pi. So from this given step, we can easily get the value of x. So what will be the value of x? The value of x will be same as x, which is equal to 400 pi divided by 9 plus 2 pi. So that is basically what we shall have. So we shall have 400 pi divided by 9 plus 2 pi. So from there, we can easily obtain the value of x. So what will be the value of x? The value of x, let us try to simplify that further. 400 pi, then we are dividing it by 9 plus 2 pi. So this will give us the value, which is 82.2235. 82.2235. So this is what we shall get as the value of x. So let us go back to the question and see what basically we need. So they are saying show that for the maximum total area, the circumference of the circle is approximately equal to 82 meters. So looking at what we have got the value of x as this. And remember the value of x from here was representing the circumference. The value of x was representing the circumference. So if that is the case, so let us have this. So the value of x was representing the circumference of the circle. So what does that one imply? This implies that this will imply that the value for the circumference, or the circumference, will therefore be, the circumference is actually approximately equal to 82 meters. And you will have your question answered. Yeah.